She's big, but she came to dance. Oh man, I think I ground about another quarter inch off that damn peg. Yo, what up my peeps? This is Tony Rey-no coming at you from Two Wheel for Fun. And as you, it is Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Yeah, anyway, what are we gonna do today? It's gonna be a real quick video about how I have my GoPro 360 camera set up. It's gonna be quick, so gotta catch it. Stay tuned. Let's get to the garage, gonna say, and check out those bikes. Sorry for the condition of the garage. Come on, Storm. And yeah, you guys all know Storm. It's my daughter's dog. Say hello, Storm. Come here, say hello. Hello, Two Wheel for Fun fans. Good girl. Sit down, Storm. Sit. Sit. See? Okay, come on, let's go. I told her, come on, let's go, and actually accidentally turned the camera off. You know what? Let me get the other lights and let's get to the topic at hand. How I have my GoPro 360 set up on the motorcycle. So I have a multi-directional clamp, which I'll show you here in a second. I have a selfie stick, which is extendable. As you can see here, you just, like any selfie stick, you twist the things and it moves up like so. There you go. Like so, yeah. And I also have I gotta get the official name for this because I don't know it, but I just call it a plastic tie phone. But let's get all of this off of the bike and I'll show you each different part that I use and where I connect it and stuff like that, all right? So get back with you in a second. Okay, people, this video was brought to you because of Ashley Severe on Facebook. He asked, how do I have my GoPro 360 set up on my Goldwing to get the shots that I got when I was in Tennessee? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this shot right here. I think this is awesome. Oh shit, okay. Oh, I'm dragging bags all the way through this bitch. Yes, baby. She's big, but she came to dance. Oh. Okay, now that that is over, let's go about how I have it set up. So this is how I have it set up on my 2016 Honda Goldwing. And I'm gonna take this all apart and we'll get into the things. What I have first is Ulanzi multi-directional super clamp, I like to call it. Attaches to engine guards. And then I have a selfie stick. I think it's by Tesla, but any selfie stick will do. This GoPro attachment, it comes with the selfie stick. So you just screw that into the bottom and then you attach the selfie stick to the super clamp, like so, which I'll show you here in a second. But with this camera came the little flat special screw. You don't have to use this screw because I know they have smaller GoPro screws like such. So the Tesla selfie stick, which is adjustable, as you can see right there. I have the GoPro camera, the GoPro 360, which is called the GoPro Max 360. And then I have a Ulanzi clamp, which says so right there. And then the last bit of piece is basically a gear tie. Now I'm gonna have a link to where you could purchase it from Amazon as well. But I got mine from Home Depot, and it's just a little plastic gear tie, something that you can twist and mold into a perfection of your choice or something like that. Let's get on to how this is all attached. Okay, all right, people, I am recording on my telephone, so please forgive the quality of this or the angle and all that stuff because I'm actually kneeling down right now. The first thing we're going to do is take the Ulanzi super clamp, multi-directional super clamp, like I said earlier. And the reason I said it's multi-directional is because this little swivel head at the top that I'm holding, it can go to the left, it can go to the right, like so, and it can twist all around. And then you lock that down with this little twisty thing right here. See, now it's not movable. Okay? And so obviously, the first thing I'm going to do, once I unlock it, get it back to the swivel mode, is take the Teslin extendable selfie stick. And when I say extendable, I mean extendable. I think it goes up to like about, I don't know, what is that, 3 or 4 feet? See? Yeah. And then to take it back down, you just twist it and then it collapses. Okay? So first thing I'm going to do, take the selfie stick, attach it to the Ulanzi super clamp. And then obviously take the GoPro screw, stick it into there. Once all the holes are lined up, and you'll know all the holes are lined up because the screw will go through. I was going to say just like that, but live video is difficult, people, okay? Trust me. Anyway, it's in there now. And you can twist it down. I mean, why am I explaining this? Don't you know how to use a GoPro screw? Come on, it's a GoPro. So now that the super clamp is on the selfie stick, next part, or you can do it, you know what, we'll do that last, okay? So we'll pretend we've tightened this all the way down, right? And now the important part is the super clamp part that attaches to my 2016 GL1800 Honda Goldwing. Let's get into that right now. Get with you in a minute. Peace. Whew, okay. Full disclosure, I actually paused the video on that point because I was kneeled down when I was recording that last part. Then I realized I had to get up, knowing damn well when I bend down for more than 20 or 30 seconds, my knees lock. So needless to say, it was a while before I was able to get back up, but I'm here now in all my glory. So let's get over here to the hooking up the clamp to the motorcycle. The place I use the most is the front, right here on the front engine clamp. You can also clamp it on the rear engine clamp and have a different view if you want. Now, each of these shots will give you that submersive 360 experience where it goes around and around like so. You kind of want to have it perpendicular to you. In that way, the stitch seam will be over your left or right shoulder, depending on where you have the camera. So let me get all this stuff on the bike, and I'll get with you in a second, all right? So the first thing we're going to do is grab the super clamp and the Telson pole. Now, you can have this one or two ways, people, because you can have it facing in front, if you like, of the mirror right here, if you like. The place I have it mostly is in front. But like I say, first we're going to attach this to the engine bracket right here. But you're going to get that clamp wide enough to where it goes over the engine bracket and twist that down like so, to where now the super clamp is attached to the engine bar. All right, can you guys see that? Hope so. And the reason the swivel head becomes important is because at some point in time, this stick is going to bump up against the fairing. Now, to prevent that, you can put like some electrical tape there. You can put a little towel there or whatever, or you can bring your selfie stick over a little bit and then tighten it down with the directional clamp here, okay? So anyway, we're gonna extend the selfie stick up, you know, one full mark and probably two, and then lock it, because that way when you're riding, it's not going up and down on you at this point, okay? Now the third part, or I should say the second part, is to take that little, let's go get it, is to take this little plastic gear tie, and what I'm going to do is place it around the selfie stick and wrap it around the mirror so it'll have something to brace on. So basically I'm going to take the plastic gear wrap, which is here, that little plastic thing here, and wrap it around the selfie stick and around the base of the mirror that's on the motorcycle. Place it right there, and then just kind of loop it around. And you're going to have it, can you see that, how that's going? So there's the selfie stick there, and then there's the base of the mirror. Once you do it, it's real easy. You can't mess this part up. All right, hold on one second. All right, and then once that is wrapped, you want to twist the ends like so, okay? And by twisting that, you are securing the selfie stick against the mirror right here, right? Because that plastic tie is not going anywhere. It's just going to be there. So now you have two bracing points, the bottom and then on the mirror right here. So now it's going to vibrate some, but because of the stabilization of the camera, you're really not going to notice it all that much. Now, as I said earlier, at some point in time, the selfie stick is going to make contact with the fairing of your motorcycle. So you can either put like a towel, a real small towel, or some type of fabric down there, or maybe use some electrical tape so it won't rub up against the actual frame of your motorcycle. All right. Now, the other thing you can do is bring your selfie stick from the back of the mirror and take it to the front of the mirror. And I don't know if you can see it, but now the stick is not braced on the plastics of your motorcycle, but is actually resting against this plastic grommet of the mirror. But basically, I'm just making sure that it doesn't scratch the actual fairings of the bike, all right? But now you do have your mirror to worry about. So again, put, some plastic or... now, if you don't want to go through all of this, some people have screwed mounts into their motorcycle to have like a C-clamp to hold that, but I'm not going through all of that. This is just a little simple way to do this and not drill or put more holes in my Goldwing. So let's get on with the next step. All right, now we're ready for the third part, which is attaching the GoPro Max 360. The first part was attaching the super clamp to the motorcycle here, okay? Second part was tying the gear tie, the plastic gear tie, around the mirror of the Goldwing, like so. See that? And then the third part is attaching the 360 camera, which I have here. Well, now remember I said that I'm not tightening the swivel mount. And the reason being is because after you attach your camera, so what you want to do is turn the camera to where it's almost perpendicular with the bike. And then that will give you the stitch line that's not going to be in the main focus, okay? And now once you have the 360 perpendicular with the bike, okay? You know what, let's do this. Might be a better shot there. Yeah, as you can see, it's streamlined with the bike, so this is basically where your stitch line will be, okay? And now that you have twisted that stick, now you can tighten the mount here to where this swivel ball right here doesn't move. Okay, so now that that's tight, that is steady. So now the bottom is steady. It's secure in a second location with the plastic gear tie. And now the motorcycle, now this camera angle is ready to capture shots like this. Oh, there's that peg now. Oh, shit, this is, you know, I used to say my 2021 is not your father's Goldwing. Shit, the 2016 ain't either. All right, Ashley, that is how I captured that shot. Then this is how I attach this contraption to my Honda Goldwing. You said you had all the mounts and I think the selfie stick and all that stuff and the GoPro 360 camera. So I think the only part you were missing would be the plastic gear tie that I have that goes around the mirror. So you can get that and brace your 360 and yeah, that'll be that. Now the effect from the front, you can also get that effect from rear of the motorcycle. And basically, you know what? Instead of saying basically, let me show you. Hold on. I now have it attached on the rear guard. I guess it would be the bag guard of the Honda Goldwing. And your connection point for the plastic tie would be right here. So it'll give you that another bracing point so the camera won't rock as much, okay? And this will give you that kind of rear view that you're looking for. Have it like so. And now this kind of captures you going down the road and it'll have that drone-like appearance, Now, if you want an even better drone-like appearance because the camera will be higher above you, what you can do is put the C-clamp on the hand guard. So let me show you the difference in height. So as you can see the top of the camera right here, with the selfie stick being attached to the rear engine mount right there, or rear case mount, whatever you want to call it. But if you wanted it higher, hold on one second. So like I was saying, if you wanted it even higher, then you could move it from the rear guard and put it on the handrail here and then attach it to the rear passenger armrest if you have some. If not, you'll have to make up another, type of connection. But now what this does is it gives you probably another 2 feet of extension on the camera. So before it was probably about right here, and now it's all the way up there, as you can see. And what that does is now this gives you kind of a 360 field of view with stuff behind you, stuff on the side of you, and it also it can capture you in the footage as well. You know what? Instead of telling you, let's show you. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to 360 view and then kind of play with the different angles as you see here in the film. So you can, and the bike is stationary, but just imagine yourself going down the road. This is how this would look after you reframe the footage for your 360 video. So these are just different examples from the rear of what you could do with the 360 camera. All right, Ashley, that is the real quick put together of my 360 attachment stuff. So as always, if you have any questions other than my beard, no questions about my beard or lack thereof, no questions about that, but questions about 360 camera attachment points or whatever, give me a holler. All right, you guys take it easy. I'm Tony Rey-no, and this is Two Wheel for Fun, the site I created for the simplicity of the ride. Get with you guys later. Peace.